Hey everybody, this is Billie, the Crafty Floridian, and my co-host, Abby. Say hello to everybody, Abby. Say hi. There she is. Yeah, she wants to be co-host all the time now. So how you doing? I know it's been a while, and I've been struggling with a lot of stuff, and so it's been a little. I've been up and down, up and down. I As of January the 1st, I started my 7th year. Let's see, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 is my 7th year. So, and I know I've slowed down a lot, right, Abby? She's looking out the window. It's dark outside, so you can't see anything. But just in case, she's keeping a watch. That's what she does. She watches. She's crazy. So anyway, I've been up and down about what I should do and for myself, and so I, you know, I think you have to make decisions in life, and sometimes they're not easy. But I guess when I pulled away from hosting the Boggy Creek channel with the girls, with Nancy and Lynette, I knew it was the right thing to do, but then again, I hated that I did it, and I can't explain it to you. Um, but I know it was the right thing to do, and I've been having some difficult health issues that is curtailing my projects, um, and I don't know if it's just the cold weather that we've been having. We've been having really cold, chilly weather for us, in the 40s, high 30s. Um, and it does, if you have fibro or air or arthritis, it doesn't like the cold weather. I don't like it either. Well, I like it, but my body doesn't like it. So I've had a lot of aches and pains, like any old person has aches and pains. But I had decided that I wanted to do something for my mailman because he was so great in bringing in all the mail that you guys sent and the boxes for making the Boggy blankets, which I made 100. And I probably won't do that again, but it made me feel good that I got it done. That was my goal and I met it. So that's an accomplishment for 2024. So I wanted to make something special. Did I bring the pattern in with me? You have me. Let me see. No, I left it in the other room. So anyway, I said, Brian, I said, I'd like to do something for you, and I know you don't want any kind of bags. So he said, well, how about a blanket? I said, okay. What color would you like? And he said, purple. I went, you hear that, Lynette? Purple. And the rest of you people out there that love purple. I said, oh, okay. He said, I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, and I would like to have a purple. I said, well, let me look into it. I'll get back to you. So I found a Minnesota Viking helmet blanket, and it's 7 feet by 7 feet, and it's corner to corner, and the helmet. You have to use you use purple, and then you got white and gold, white and gold, black. It's about 4 or 5 colors and tan for the face of the with the helmet. So it's about 5, 6 colors that are involved, and I got it. I got it all, and all I had to order was the purple and the gold. I think gold harvest. I think I got. Anyway, I found Red Heart on sale for a couple bucks. So I got the big, the big super, excuse me, super size. And I started it, and I got to row 42 or 43, Abby. Do you remember? She's turning her head like she's listening. Do you remember? I think it was 42. And I just got this terrible pain in my right shoulder. And it was just shooting right down my arm. Well, you can hear it crack and all that good stuff. It's arthritis. So, um, so I started using, all the things that us old people use for arthritis. And it settled down, and I stopped crocheting. Um, and then I went and I made some dolls, and I'll show you those tonight. And I made this purse. I made another boho purse. I tell you, I probably bounce all over the place tonight, but anyway, this is my favorite purse to make, is the Hobo purse. And I had sold it to someone, and she sent me a picture. I think it was either her daughter or her niece that had that Hobo purse. She was on a cruise, and she had that Hobo purse wrapped around and hanging, and I was just so thrilled, just really thrilled. And I make it out of 24/7 cotton, and line it and all that good stuff. So I made another one. I had ordered 24/7 was on sale, and so I ordered a couple of different colors, and I'll show you the first in a minute. And it is for sale. So if you're interested, you could always email me. If there's anything that anybody wants, just email me, because that is the way that I track all my sales. Is through an email. I print them out so I have them. I can look at them, because you never know. I might delete something, and we don't want to do that. And so, this is the Hobo purse. I finished putting snaps on it. It's got a crossbody. It has the things now. And then I have I put beads and just a little embellishments there. I put a magnet there because of the opening, and then I put this. I think it's hummingbird. Yeah, hummingbird lining in it, and there's the snap. And I made it so that it has more of a little of a cute little top to it. But isn't that cute? I just love this purse. It's just so in, and while you're wearing it, you just sit there. But if you want to add beads to it, you could, whatever. But if you're interested, just email me and we'll discuss all the particulars. Now I have another color that I'm going to use for, I don't know if I'm going to make this one or another one that's round. I haven't decided. It's like I found a couple of good ones that I like to make and put together, and it's it's not hard, but it's not easy either. But it's easy to do. So this is the Hobo purse. Yes, I'm getting ready to go on a cruise, and I need play money for my gambling. Just saying. No, I'm just teasing. But if you're interested, do email me and let me know. So let's get back to Red Heart. I know a lot of people have opinions about Red Heart, and of course they're making all this new yarn is soft and all that stuff. But does it last? Does it peel? I don't know. But almost 8 years ago. Yeah, I guess it would be 8 years ago. My cousin asked me to make a little blanket and a little, outfit for a baby gift for one of her best friends because she was going to have a baby. And this was like almost 8 years ago. And I made this little blanket, and I think I made little booties and maybe a little hat. It was, a little blanket with little stuff that goes with it, whatever babies wear. So anyway, this little girl, and this was before she was born because that was the baby shower. So this little girl got attached to that blanket, and to this day, she has to take that blanket everywhere she goes. And that was 8 years ago. And that blanket looks like I just made it yesterday. And I believe I used Red Heart on that. So this was, long before I got on YouTube. But my cousin just loved it, and so does this lady. And her little girl is just so attached to that little blanket. And it was done in like a pink, and then I put a border, a multicolored border around it, and it was just really cute. And if I was real savvy and had the patience, I could probably insert a picture right here. But since I'm not, well, I wonder if I have it on my thingamajigam. I think she sent it to me I think she sent me I think she sent it through the phone. So that would be what, a text message? Yeah, a text message. I don't know how to do this. Well, she just sent it the other day, but the other day, let's see, Vicky. Let's see if this is it. Let me see. Oops. Let me see. This is about the cruise. Oh, she's 7.5 now. She sent me 2 pictures, I think. Here she is in the movie theater with that blanket. Oh, that's a glare, isn't it? You see it? There's the blanket. And she's 7.5 now. I think there's another one somewhere. I think she sent me another. Maybe it's, oh, here it is. Here she is holding the blanket up. Look at that. So she's got it everywhere she goes, that little blanket. And she's 7.5. I don't know what kind of blanket it was, or I just don't remember that kind of stuff. So, and in reference to blankets, a friend of mine, Deb, lives up in Sarasota. She was having some infusions done at this. I don't know if it was at the hospital or the clinic or the doctor's office, but wherever they do infusions for different things. And she was having these drips or whatever. She had a thing, and anyway, dripping stuff in her system, and I don't know, she had a bad infection kind of thing. So she said it gets really cold in there, and she said they really need blankets, that they can put over their feet and over their arms and stuff while they sit there while this stuff is dripping. So I said, well, I've got all these squares here, and I can probably throw something together. And I did. And it was just a matter, I just went and I just picked out a bunch, and I just put it together. It's kind of big, and it's just, so it's quite big, so it's one that they can just, put their arms under and wrap their feet around and get whatever, if they're getting chemo or whatever they're getting. So I am taking that to my friend, and then she'll take it over to the clinic or the hospital or wherever She has those infusions done. So those are things. And then I made some Dammit dolls. I did, and I'm going to they're $34, and if you want one, send me an email, and I'll show them to you. This is some fabric that was sent to me by Mary, and it was just enough to make a doll out of. Not enough to make a bag or anything like that, but it's got the theme of these, Japanese flowers and stuff like this. And I'm going to call her Miss Blue. It's sort of a turquoise blue, and she's got her pink hair with little blue specks in it. Isn't she cute? And my dolls are 16 inches tall, and they're $34. So all you have to do is email me and say, hey, I like to have Miss Blue, and send me your name, your address, and I'll invoice you. And once the invoice is paid, then I'll mail it to you. And speaking of dolls, Miss Kim of Yarn Addict, she went on the cruise with us last year. She hadn't gotten her doll yet. So she sent me a message. And sometimes when people send a fax, it just has a phone number at the top. It doesn't have a name. And I'm going, who is this? So I asked her, she said Kim. And I said, well, can you give me a last name? I have a lot of Kims, right? And in fact, there was like 3 Kims on that same day that I shipped out her doll. And so she told me, and I looked up the tracking number. And this doll was picked up here on December the 9th. Then it went from here to Tampa. From Tampa, it went to Atlanta. From Atlanta, it went to Missouri. That's where she lives. Then all of a sudden, Missouri sent it back to Georgia. Then Georgia sent it back to Atlanta. Georgia sent it to, did it go back to Tampa? Anyway, since December the 9th, this doll has been sitting in one distribution center to another. It has been since January the 7th. It's been sitting in the St. Louis, not St. Louis, wherever her town is. Did I write it down? No, but I have Kim, I have the tracking number. I might have to turn that over to you if it's there in your district, which I think it is. It's in your distribution group. And what it says is there was a delay in delivery. I didn't bring my water either. A delay in delivery due to inclement weather, or due to weather, or whatever. Now that's January the 7th, and today is January the 13th. So, and I sent them a message hoping they should send me and let me know what's going on. So that's what happened. It's sitting there somewhere in Missouri. So we will check on it again tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get an email. It usually takes about 24 hours before they sent me to let me know. So this is Miss Blue. And then we have Miss Pink. Isn't she cute? This is another fabric that was given to me by Mary. And it's got that, that Japanese look to it. And she's got little pink and white hair. Why not? Great people have pink in their hair, so she might as well too. So this is Miss Pink, if you're interested. Okay. So we did blue and pink. And this is Miss Green. This is another piece of fabric. And this was the green. I think I just did 3 in the different fabrics that were sent because I thought the colors were so pretty. And she's got green hair. I put pins in some. You can take the pins out if you want. I don't know. I just like to give them a little something. This yarn that I use for their hair has all these little things on it, and you have to clean it up and stuff. And then here comes Miss Daisy. This is Miss Daisy, and Miss Daisy has a little snail in her hair. But I don't know. I've always liked this gingham daisy look. I've made quite a few out of this material. I think I've got enough maybe for 1 or 2 more. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's material I've had for a long time, and I really like it. It's very, very pretty. Miss Daisy. And then here comes Miss Tulip. Daffodil. Sorry. Miss Daffodil. This is Miss Daffodil. Isn't that pretty? Miss Daffodil. And her hair. And then, can you see the sparkle in it? I mixed it with regular yarn and that sparkly yarn, which I thought was quite cute. And she has one of the butterflies or whatever it is flying around in her hair. So this is Miss Daffodil. Reminds me of Washington. And what are we going to call her? I think we're going to call her Miss Turquoise. And look at her hair. She's got colorful hair. And I had this turquoise pin, which I think looks really cute with this. And I thought I got a lot of the stuff off. I might have, before I ship it, I'll take tape to it and get a lot of these off. I got a lot off already, but it's ridiculous. I did these at night, and you can't see much at night. At least I can't. Okay. And there she is. So I only made 6. Yeah, made 6. I'm doing them in smaller batches because my hands, all that story. You want to hear that. So I am in the process. I'll show you the material. I'm in the process of making myself a tote because in about 2.5 weeks, my sister and I are going on a cruise for my 80th birthday, and we're getting ready. Called today, we're getting ready. So this is, whoops. Catwoman has got to have cats. So that bag, I've just got the lining and, got it, the padding, and I've got the lining, and I have to put it together. I haven't done that yet. So I got it cut, but I haven't done it yet. And so I got a request for some, what do you call them? Bowl cozies. So I have material to do the 10-inch, but I don't have material to do the 12. Or maybe I do. I just don't know. Because you have to use, for the bowl cozies, you have to use 100% cotton. So I use the 100% cotton on, on the machine, and also the fabric and the padding, cotton padding. So yeah, so that's kind of what I've been doing. I haven't been doing much around the house. Haven't felt like it. Don't want to do it. Just kind of like that, But I got to get moving because I got to get ready for our cruise. So I got to start getting laundry done, and I got a new dress. It was on sale, and it was one of those, fat people catalog. It's black, and it's pretty, and it looks nice. It's what happens with me is that I have very small shoulders across here, and to get something that fits the wide hips that I carry around makes it droopy, like this droops. But it feels good around the hips, and I can't stand something that clings. I can't do clinging. I'm too big to be clinging. I need to be free. I don't want to feel constricted. So I like things that are a little bit bigger. So I did get another dress, and it was a cheapo, but I ended up taking it up in the shoulders. But now that I've taken it up in the shoulders, I need to take it up under the seam in from the waist to the armpit because it is too big in that area. So, and it makes it so that the hem droops on the sides. So if I take that in, I think that'll pull that up. So anyway, so I got that dress to fix up, and then I think I got stuff from my last cruise, so we're excited. So, and let me tell you what else I got. Today I got another Christmas card, and today I got a jury duty. I've been selected to go to jury duty. Now, someone told me that they didn't take old people. Well, they were wrong. They will take you if you want to go. And I decided I want to go. I love that stuff. So it's February the 3rd. It's in a couple weeks. Well, it'll be a week from Monday. And in fact, it's a week of the cruise because we leave on Saturday and I go to jury duty on Monday. And it's only for 1 day or 2. So if you're chosen, and I might not be chosen, I might just be too smart for them. Who knows? So I'm going to go. You have to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning. That means I'll have to leave here about 6:30 to get there by 8. Only because of the drive time plus parking and then walking into the judicial court. So I'm excited about that. That's something to look forward to. Not the drive, not the morning, getting up so early. Or I might not even have to go to bed at all. I might just stay up all night. But I'm looking forward to that. So we got the cruise coming up in February. And then when we get back in February, then Joanne Barnes, my Zoom sister and good friend, we are going up to Boggy Creek to take, I counted 6, 7, I think I have like 7 bags of blankets to carry. Thank God I don't have all of them. Leanne from Nina's Knot, she took, or Nina's Crochet, she took 6 bags to her house. And so she'll be carrying those. And then we have the 6 or 7 here. And then, of course, Juan and Nancy will have their U-Hauls full. So it's going to be a big one. It's going to be really big to have all those. I mean, I thought it was a lot last year when the table was full of blankets. I mean, there were blankets everywhere. But this time I think it's going to be, and I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's even going to be bigger. So it makes me feel good that this has taken off and that this is for the kids and nobody else. No, no one's trying to, hopefully no one's trying to do any kind of self gratification. This is all for the kids. And it was all started by Nancy's mom and her woman's club. So, and Nancy got the idea and then went with it. So, has been a wonderful experience. But like I said at the beginning, when I pulled out, I knew it was the right thing to do, but I just really have missed the girls and all that we did with Boggy Creek. And we came a long way, so it was really good to do. This year, coming up, I will not be collecting any more squares, not this year, um, because I've got to rest my arm and my hand, and I might do a blanket every now and then, but that will be about it. But I'm going to concentrate more on my sewing, my crafting, and I've got all these ideas in my brain, and I've been watching a lot of YouTube tutorials on different sewing techniques, uh, different projects that I'm interested in. So I'm going to go with that. I do have a combination. I don't know what it's called. I have the pattern somewhere, but where you put the fabric in squares and then you crochet them together. It's pretty cool, and so I like to make. Well, I like to make something for my bed, and that I can pass along. I'll give it to my brother and pass it on because he loves quilts. So that's really. I haven't been anywhere um, of interest that I could talk to you about. Be going up to Sarasota the end of this week. My friend still has my car, so she's going to bring that down. I have a nurse visit on Wednesday. The nurse, it's part of the health thing that I'm on, and they send a nurse out once a year, and she evaluates you and your meds, and see how you're doing, and I guess she'll look around at the environment I'm in, and so we'll see. We'll see. I don't think there's anything else. Abby's fine. She's doing good. And while I'm on the cruise, I'm going to drop her off down at Bonita Springs with Joanne. Abby's real attached to Joanne and gets along with her and all that good stuff. So Joanne's looking forward to that. She's going to keep. What's her name? Abby for me, my co-host, who's disappeared. I don't know where she is. I guess she went in the living room. Told her to get out. She got out all right. And I don't know if you've ever heard. It's a YouTube channel called Penguin 6, and that's 6 SIX. Penguin 6, and he's a news photographer, and he videos his experience in DC. And I'm telling you, it brings me home. I mean, today he was today is the anniversary of, in 1982, Air Florida crashed into the 14th Street Bridge in the Potomac River. And my God, it was unbelievable. And I lost a friend in that crash. And I can't believe it was 42 years ago. But he went over there and he was videoing where that happened. And it was in Air Florida, and the wings were iced. It was an icy, snowy day, and they were too icy, and he couldn't get the plane up off the ground. And he crashed in the 14th Street Bridge and in the river. In fact, this one guy who was on his way home, he got out of his car and jumped in the river, and he saved a woman. And he was from Nassas, right down the street from where I was living. So that area is home to me. I know all the streets. I wasn't a streetwalker. Don't get me wrong on that, but I spent a lot of time in DC, and all the things that happened, and 9/11. I was working and we had some of our guys in the White House and up on the Hill, and they were evacuated, and it was just, and we had one guy who was in a wheelchair in the White House, and we were really nervous about him, but he finally got in touch with us, and they took care of him at the White House, so that was good. And now they're getting ready for the inauguration on Monday, next Monday, the 20th. And it's going to be cold as HEWL. It is going to be cold. Wow. So it's going to be, I hope everything goes well and everybody's respectful of each other. So, yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I think they've got the platform done, and he shows you all that stuff. So if you're interested, it's Penguin6, SIX, and he has a YouTube channel, and he's a news photographer, and he lives there in DC, so he knows all this. He's very, being the newsy person, he goes to all the White House press meetings and all that good stuff. So it's interesting. It's just interesting. Since I'm from there and I see all that stuff, it just brings back a lot of memories. It's home. It's like I see it and it's ping in my heart, So this is not really home to me. I grew up in that area, and it's home. Okay, I don't know if I missed anything or not. I don't think I have. But otherwise, everything is okay. Getting ready for the cruise. So hopefully I'm going to try to do more videoing this time. And of course, I can't video in the casino. So you all will have to beg your pardon. And the night shows, I tried videoing some of that, but YouTube wouldn't let me show it because of the music. And so the heck with that. Just the heck with that. And I noticed now, I don't know if you noticed it or not. I don't know if this happens to you, but if you're watching something and you walk away and it goes off, then a movie starts up, right? So in the movies, if they play a certain music, and especially if they're dancing, and all of a sudden it goes out, it blanks out because of the music. And I'm going, what is wrong with YouTube? I mean, come on. Give us our music back. Crazy. Just crazy. But anyway, that's the way it goes, I guess. Well, I'm going to say goodnight. I don't think I have anything else to say. I was looking for my other earring. I got hookers on the high seas that Penny Bolton made me, earrings. So I found one. I got to find the other one. It's up here somewhere. So I will, of course, wear these on my cruise. So I've got to find that other one. I don't know where anything is. God bless. And then, I don't know, I bid on a bag of jewelry because I thought there might be a lot of brooches in it. Well, it turned out that there was a lot of earrings in it. And I mean, there are some pretty earrings. And out of that, I'm sure they went through it. But I mean, aren't these pretty? Look at those. Aren't they pretty? They're gold. And I looked, they're not marked. But I did find, let me look at this one. I thought I saw a marking. Oh no, that's a shadow. But I did find some 925 silver. There's 999 silver and 925. But I did find some 92. Where is it? Where are they? I don't know, but I found some really, and I wear a lot of orange and peach. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Those little earrings. Now the bag was only like $2.99. It's like $3. But I just went through it and picked out the earrings that I liked, that I would like to wear. But look at this little poinsettia earrings. Aren't they cute? Let's see, what else did I find? And I thought these would look nice with black and silver. See those? Now these look like either Monet. Just kind of looked like it. I'm not sure. And then I found some fancier ones. Look at those. Aren't those cool? Those are like, the stones are all different. Or is that, yeah, the stones are like green and amber and I don't know. But it's hard to tell. I'd have to get my magnifying glass out. And then there's these. Were these the ones that were 14 karat? I'm not sure. And then look at these. Aren't those cute? Yeah, I like little earrings. And of course, is there any other ones in here? Oh, these. I love these little. And these are just like little. Look at those. Aren't they cute? I like little earrings like this. Of course, I don't like to wear my real gold or my real diamonds out like on a cruise or something because you never know. So I don't. I just, I don't wear those. I keep those in a secret place. So anyway, there's a few of the earrings that I found in that little bag. I might have some more, but I have to look through them. But I thought those were kind of pretty. Oh, I just stuck my hooker one in there. So that's it, guys. I'm going to say goodnight, and probably won't see you until after my cruise, which is in about 3 weeks or so. Unless I make something, if I make some more dolls or something that you might be interested in seeing, I'm going to make that bag, and maybe in the bowl cozies I hope to make. Depends on how things go. I only got 1 day to clean up before this nurse gets here. I better get off my butt and get it done. Okay, everybody, have a great night, have a great week, and I'll see you on my next video. Peace out.